Tim McGraw has had a multiple decade-long singing career with dozens of hit songs, platinum albums, and successful tours to his name. His wife is the beautiful and talented Faith Hill, and together they have 3 daughters. His movie roles are varied and interesting, and everyone knows he exercises like he's training for the Olympics. So what don't you know about the singer? I'm Addison Hager for Taste of Country, and that's why I'm here today, to spill some tea on facts about the singer you may not know. So hit that thumbs up button if you're ready, and let's jump on in. Question number 1. What is Tim McGraw's dad famous for? A. Singing, B. Golfing, C. Baseball, or D. Painting? It's C. Baseball. McGraw's father was famous MLB pitcher Tug McGraw. He is a Philadelphia sports legend. His most noteworthy sports moment was when he landed a win for the Philadelphia Phillies, taking home their first ever World Series title. Hit that thumbs up button if you knew this one. Question number 2. How many tattoos does Tim McGraw have? A. 7, B. 5, C. 3, or D. 1? B. 5. Yep, McGraw has 5 tattoos. Some you can see and some you can't. His first came when he was 22 years old and drunk. It's a leprechaun wearing a cowboy hat, and it's on his thigh. Really. There's also the Christian fish, the word faith, and a cross with the initials of his daughters at each point, and the letters DHD for Dance Hall Doctors, his band. And where is that one? Above his ankle. If there are any others he's hiding somewhere, only wife Faith Hill knows about them, and she isn't talking. Question number 3. Tim McGraw's country music hero died the very same day he moved to Nashville. Who was he? A. George Jones, B. Keith Whitley, C. Merle Haggard, or D. Johnny Cash? It's B. Keith Whitley. McGraw always wanted to be a country singer like his hero. He would meet the country singer once. Waiting for an autograph, McGraw would pour out his heart to the late singer about his singing dreams, recalling the moment to Country Now. Quote, "I'm so nervous," and I hand him the picture and said, "Keith, I'm a country singer and I'm going to move to Nashville someday, and I hope I can meet you." He says, "Well, son, good luck to you. I hope I run into you up there," and he signed my picture. McGraw and Whitley never did get to meet again. So this is the moment I like to call intermission. We're halfway through, so if you need to go run and grab a sip of water, stretch your legs, go do it now. I'll wait on you. I want you to be ready to soak up these last 3 in. Alrighty, you ready to jump back in? Okay, let's do it. Question number 4. If Tim McGraw had stayed in college, what title would he have today? A. Doctor, B. Professor, C. Lawyer, or D. None of the above? It's C. Lawyer. McGraw's pre-law education came at Northeast Louisiana University, now called the University of Louisiana at Monroe, but doesn't have fond scholastic memories, telling Esquire in 2006, quote, "I got into school, picked up a guitar, joined a fraternity, and started sucking down kegs. A law went out the window when my grades came back." McGraw attended Northeast Louisiana University on a baseball scholarship, but he also learned to play guitar while there. When his mother moved to Jacksonville, Florida, McGraw went with her and briefly attended Florida Community College at Jacksonville. Question number 5. Why does Tim McGraw wear his famous black cowboy hat? A. Big forehead, B. Bald, C. Bright stage lights, or D. Likes cowboy looks? It's A. Big forehead. McGraw's varied hat collection has been well documented, and the singer admits there's a reason for all this headwear. Quote, "I don't have a forehead, I have a 5 head." Do you think this is true? Honestly, I don't know if I agree. But yeah, it seems McGraw is self-conscious about the size of his melon. So earlier in his career, he tried to cover it as creatively as possible. Personally, I like his baseball cap look the best. But for the country crowd, you can't go wrong with the cowboy hat. Question number 6. This is the last one. When Tim McGraw's drinking got out of control, Who did he turn to? A. His mom, B. His wife, C. God, or D. Childhood friend? His wife, Faith Hill. Tim McGraw makes no secret of the fact that he has struggled with alcohol in the past. And in a recent interview with Esquire, he noted an incident that scared him and forced him to admit his problems to his wife, whose support, quote, changed my life. McGraw has said that he began drinking in his teenage years, and by the time he had established himself as a leading star in country music, his habit had progressed to where he felt it was a problem. Quote, I remember the moment when I was getting out of bed and going to the liquor cabinet and taking a big shot at 8 in the morning and thinking, I have to wake the kids up. I went straight to my wife and said, this is where I'm at. I was scared. She just grabbed me and hugged me and changed my life. And in 2014, McGraw would go on to share with Men's Health magazine that his drinking wasn't just affecting him, Hill was done. Quote, when your wife tells you it's gone too far, that's a big wake-up call. That, and realizing you're going to lose everything you have, not monetarily, not career-wise, but family-wise. It got to the point where my kids were getting older and it was way past the point that they noticed it. And I noticed it that they noticed it. That's enough to straighten you out. I drank too much. I partied too much and did other things too much. Chemically. No needles or that kind of stuff, but use your imagination. For McGraw, seeing his idol Keith Whitley struggle with alcohol made him look at his own drinking habits. Quote, Keith Whitley taught me how demons can overtake you if you let them, and I was headed down that path. You feel like you're supposed to be on all the time, then you drink and get on stage, and all of a sudden you feel confident and powerful. Out of all 6 of these, which fact did you find most interesting? Let's keep the conversation going in the comment section of this video. I'm Addison Hager for Taste of Country. We hope you loved learning these fun 6 facts about Tim McGraw. Thanks for playing along. And as always, thanks for subscribing.